today called Dear Mr. Blueberry. Dear Mr. Blueberry. Tanner, can you show me where the title is? The title to our book. Where is it at? That's picture. That's helping our story. Ruby, do you want to help me with the title? Where would the title be? Oh, did you see where she pointed? Dear Mr. Blueberry. Dear Mr. Blueberry. Can you sit down? Dear Mr. Blueberry. Do you see any long words, Emery? Can you point to it again? That is a long word. I was wondering in the title. Do you see any long words in the title? Ah, she pointed to this word. Look at that word.
Blueberry.
Dear Mr. Blueberry is a long word.
Yeah, it's funny.
Sawyer, do you see any really short words in that title? Can you point to it? They're both shorter than this word. You are right.
Yeah.
Which one is the very shortest word? You are right.
It's just Emma. Yeah.
Dear Mr. Blueberry. The author of this story is Simon James.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
Blueberry.
And you know what? Remember when we wrote our letter to Chloe? I saw this book and I thought, we know about writing letters. So I wanted to read this one to you. Dear Mr. Blueberry.
It's a funny name.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, I love whales very much. And I think I saw one in my pond today. Please send me some information on whales, as I think he might be hurt. Love, Emily. Who wrote the letter?
I don't know.
It says, Love, Emily. Who wrote the letter, do you think?
Emily.
I think Emily wrote the letter.
That's kind of like my name.
Kind of is. So look at the picture.
There's a whale.
In her pond. Dear Emily, here are some details about whales. I don't think you'll find it as a whale. I don't think you will find it was a whale you saw, because whales don't live in ponds, but in salt water. Yours sincerely, your teacher, Mr. Blueberry.
Again.
Who's the teacher, Emery?
Blueberry.
Mr.
Blueberry.
That's her teacher.
Mr. Blueberry.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, I am now putting salt in the pond every day before breakfast, and last night I saw my whale smile. I think he is feeling better. Do you think he might be lost? Love.
Emily.
Good reading.
I said Emily too.
So now if Emily wrote this letter to Mr. Blueberry, who do you think wrote this letter? It says, Dear Emily.
Blueberry.
Mr. Blueberry, please don't put any more salt in the pond. I'm sure your parents won't be pleased. I'm afraid there can't be a whale in your pond because whales don't get lost. They always know where they are in the ocean. Yours sincerely, Mr.
Blueberry. No.
You are right. Do you see the two notes?
Yeah.
This is how some people get their mail. There's a slot in their door and the postman just puts the mail through the slot.
I don't.
I wonder who wrote those letters.
Mr.
Do
Blueberry.
you think?
Yeah. Yeah, or the whale.
Would the rail write notes?
No.
I don't know, maybe.
A whale.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I am very happy because I saw my whale jump up and spurt lots of water. He looked blue. Does that mean he might be a blue whale? Love.
Emily again.
It says, P.S. What can I feed him with? She wants to know
Salt.
whale food. salt?
I know.
Fish? Remember when we were talking about the Arctic?
Yeah.
What did we learn whales eat?
Fish.
You listen to this part because I think this will help us with a clue. Dear Emily, blue whales are blue and they eat tiny shrimp-like creatures that live in the sea.
I
Kind of like penguins eat the same thing.
Fish.
What were those little ones called? We learned that. It started with a k. Oh, you were so close. Krr. Let's see if it doesn't tell us. Krill. Those whales eat krill.
She's in her underwear.
Oh my gosh. It must be at night. They're watching TV and Dad's reading.
She's not watching. Nobody is watching. I think the mom's watching.
What's Dad reading?
A magazine.
A magazine?
Or a newspaper.
Or a newspaper. However, I must tell you that a blue whale is much too big to live in your little pond. Yours sincerely, Mr.
Blueberry.
And then he has another little note, P.S.
Yes.
Perhaps it is a blue goldfish.
Blue goldfish? A whale goldfish.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, last night I read your letter to my whale. Afterwards, he let me stroke his head. It was very exciting. I secretly took him some crunched up cornflakes.
Cornflakes? I don't
And
know.
breadcrumbs. This morning I looked in the pond and they were all gone. What
I
happened
think
to them?
it ate them all.
The cornflakes and the breadcrumbs?
Yeah.
I think I shall call him Arthur. What do you think? Love.
He has a big head, so he can eat really fast because he has a big head.
He probably needs lots of food too if he's that big. Wow.
Maybe he ate it whole.
Oh my. All of the cornflakes and all of the breadcrumbs all at one bite?
Yeah.
Dear Emily, I must point out to you quite forcibly now that in no way could a whale live in your pond. You may not know that whales are migratory, which means they travel great distances each day. What does migratory mean? They travel.
Each day.
And how far do they go?
A long way.
A long ways. Yep. I am sorry to disappoint you. Yours sincerely, Mr.
Blueberry.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I'm a little sad. Arthur has gone. Who's Arthur?
The whale.
Oh, that's right. She named him Arthur. I think your letter made sense to him, and he had decided to be migratory again. Love.
Maybe he's just in the pond. Maybe he doesn't want to be out tonight.
Maybe. Dear Emily, please don't be too sad. It really was impossible for a whale to live in your pond. Perhaps when you are older, you would like to sail the ocean and study and protect whales. Yours sincerely,
Mr. Blueberry. I'm good.
What's this on her bed?
The note
The note.
that Mr. Blueberry sent.
Dear Mr. Blueberry, it's been the happiest day. I went to the beach and you'll never guess, but I saw...
Oh, hey,
What's his name?
Arthur.
I called to him and he smiled. I knew it was Arthur because he let me stroke his head. I gave him some of my sandwich.
I see it.
You see a sandwich? Yeah. And then we said goodbye. I I shouted that I loved him very much, and I hope you don't mind. I said that you loved him too. Love,
Emily.
and Arthur.
Emily and Arthur?
You must have helped to write the letter.
Hey, look.
So where's Arthur going?
Back with his family.
Maybe back with his family?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Guess what? I see his tail. Back to his I see she's writing goodbye. Back to the beach, so he can have a good day.
I wonder if,
So
what was
he
that
can
word
swim.
that meant he was going
So he
to
has a-
swim a long ways? What was that word again? The funny page that it's on.
And also
Oh. What's that letter? Migratory. That meant he was going to go swim long distances. I wonder if that's where he's
He
going.
might go so he can have a big room to swim.
Do you think he'd have big room to swim in the ocean?
Yeah.
Do you think he'd have big room to swim in the pond, in that little pond that she thought she saw him in?
No.
So do you think this was true or not true?
Not true.
Maybe it was a dream. What do you think, Sawyer?
True.
You think it could be true? That whale could be in her little pond?
I dreamed about that once.
The same dream? Really? Did you write letters to Mr. Blueberry?
No, he's not real.
Oh. What do you think, Sawyer?
That was in my dream. No.
Sawyer thinks it could be true.
You have an owie.
I know, I hit it on the counter.